Hello everybody, welcome back to JMV Cubing. Today, sorry I am a little short with my video posting, just fell a little bit behind, but don't worry, this isn't a video to cover it up. Now, in this video, I will be showing you how to solve the mirror cube. It is a modified 3x3, now we all know 3x3 turns with colors. This mirror cube does not have colors, it turns with the shapes. So as you can see, like there's different sizes on the cube. You got the small side, you got the big side, and then you got the large side. So when you start scrambling it, it turns like this. So it's a hard cube. It's a little overwhelming. If you are looking to solve it by yourself, you would get very overwhelmed. So let this tutorial be your helper on how to solve the mirror cube. But before we get started, just want to say that I got a 2x2. Just got one yesterday. Got a nice 2x2. I think it's really nice. It's not the best speed cube. The corner cutting isn't really too good. It's okay for what it does. And I see like that. It's a little like it's like the normal standard 2x2s. It's not the best 2x2, but it's really smooth. You can almost do a full 140 degree, not 140, 180 degrees. And yeah, I like it. But before I take it away, it's a little loud too. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's a little loud too. But before I take it away, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's what JFM said. So let's get this out of the way and let's get back onto the mirror cube. So you just take your mirror cube and just start scrambling it. Start scrambling up your mirror cube however you want, as much as you want. Just, I don't care, give it away. And I was watching this one video the other day with JPM. He was also doing a mirror cube challenge. He tried to solve it with your eyes closed. So it got me wondering, maybe I can also do it with my eyes closed. So I tried, but I'm not as advanced as him. So so anyway, I think this is enough. Scrambled enough, so let's get solving. So your first step on what you are going to want to do is find the smallest edge. So as you can see, the centerpieces, we have different sizes. We got this big, we got this over here, we got over here, we got this, a very big one. So if you find the biggest one, opposite of that will be our smallest one. So right for now, this smallest one will be like our white center on the 3x3. So what you're going to do, I made this mistake in the beginning when I first wanted to solve it. Do not make this mistake. Understand what I'm trying to say. Take all of these little pieces like this, the thinnest pieces, your centers, okay? Think of it as these pieces, your edges, okay? Take all of these edges and align it with its center like this. So when you feel it across, it's smooth. If it is like this, where you can't, where there's a little ridge, do not do it. Find another way. So, and then you just turn up to that top layer, like over there. So now we've got one smooth over here. Now let's do that with the entire cube. So let's see. Where else do we have? Oh, here. Right over here and here. So we see over here. This one matches up nicely. So we just turn that up twice. And make sure not to destroy your first center. So that's daisy almost done. Here's another piece. Turn that down if you have one on the side here, just turn it down and then around and then back up again. Here, let's see, will it fit over here? Yes, it will. And then if you are going to destroy up your center, your daisy, just make sure to fix it. Here's one already matched up. So now we got our daisy that we have on the 2x3. So now that we've done that, now let's do the first two layers, or layer by layer. I'll just do layer by layer. So for the second step now, after you do the daisy, and make sure it's all thin on the sides, all the same thickness. There's no like gaps or height difference. All the same. It's nice and smooth. Now we're gonna go on to filling all the first layer. So we're gonna take pieces like this. So we can see that this piece needs to go in over here, because if we just measure it up, it goes in here. If you want, you can go get a measuring tool and go measure it up to be precise if you want. But I just sometimes also just like to take guesses and just judging. Another way you can also do it is if this piece you think it needs to go over here, you just turn it down and it does go in here. So we can bring it in. I've never tried doing F2L in here. You can. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. I don't know if you can or if you can't. I'm not going to say that you can or that you can't. You can do lots of things on the different puzzles. So maybe you can. I don't know. Okay, here's another piece that fits up. I've never tried. I don't really want to try. I mean, yes, it is quicker. Yes, it is quicker, but I don't really want to. No, that does not match up. I'm not really looking for... what's the right term? I'm not really looking for speed, such... I'm mostly just looking for solving it. You know, it doesn't matter if it takes me 5 minutes. As now we're on the last piece. It doesn't matter if it takes me 5 minutes or what. As long as I can solve it. Where is that last piece? Here. Here's that last piece. And then we can just doing a sledgehammer. And bring it up. And there's our first layer done. So first layer is done now. If you did not get any of that, you can go rewind if you want and understand, try to understand. But now we're gonna do the second layer. So basically, it looks as how it sounds. The second layer, you find pieces that match up like this. See the two pieces, not pieces that are flat with this, the pieces that are flat with these centers with your bottom. You see the bottom over here, flat, flat, flat here. If it's flat with here, you either just turn it left or right, or both to figure out. Okay, it goes on the right side. So now we can insert it. I'll use a sledgehammer. I like sledgehammer saves moves. This will obviously go here because it can't go here. So let's put that in. So it's actually, you can use the beginner's method. That's what I sometimes use. See if you know CFOP, you can use it. It's a little harder to recognize the different situations. But I just still use CFOP. I'm not going to be teaching CFOP in this tutorial. CFOP. I'll just be teaching you the beginner's method. Okay, now this is our last piece. So let's put that in. Another way you can do it is by aligning the centers. What I mean by that is just basically if it's up top here, going like that to see if it matches, or going here, measuring here and here. Okay, that works or it doesn't work. Okay, now that we've done the top, the first two layers, now what we are going to do is we're going to do the last layer, OLL and PLL. But this is beginner's method, so we don't use that. So if you look at your top, and if you have your daisy already solved like this, then that's fine. Then you can just skip ahead. But if you do not, then what you can do is, oh, this is not the best cube. If you only have an L shape, basically just use the beginner's method I told you with the Rubik's Cube. If you have the L shape, keep it in the top left and go F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. And I've got the line. Now we're going to do it one more time. Yeah, what I find is that most mirror cubes aren't that good to turn. I'm not really specialized in mirror cubes. That's the thing. It is that I find that most mirror cubes aren't really meant for speed cubing or speed solving. Something. Now what we're gonna do is find centers that match this edge with its center. So you turn around the cube until it's flat. Okay, now that's nice and thin. So now look, is anything else thin? That's not, and that's not. Okay, let's turn it again. See, okay, this is thin, this isn't, that isn't, but that is. So these two thin pieces. Now we're going to keep them in the top right, and then we're going to go up, single spin, another spin. Basically, if you know CFOP, this is I think it's the anti-soon? No, soon. It is a soon. Okay, now if we check, all of our centers have been solved. Now it's just the last step. Now we're going to look for a piece that is already solved in its correct state like this. If you do not have one, then just do what I'm doing. So just go to any random center, and then what you can do is you look around. Okay, you got no solved center. Then you go to a random corner, and you just go up, left, right, up, left, down, right, down, and look around the cube. Okay, nothing. So then just repeat that until you get something. Just kind of repeat that algorithm. You can go vice versa, like I'm going here, but that's retracing your steps. I don't think you'd want to do that. Okay, until you get a solved piece like this, where if you align it with its corner, its corresponding corner, it's solved. It's like solved, you know. Okay, now keep that on your left, and you're gonna repeat that same algorithm, but you're not going to mess up this corner piece here. And then if you do that a couple times, you should be able to see, okay, this is all solved now. Yeah, this piece definitely goes here. This one also does, and this one also does. Now, so you can tell, if you don't, then just carry on doing it until you do have it. Now we have these. Now, it's just basically the last step. Now we're going to rotate the cube upside down, so it's from here, upside down to these unsolved pieces at the bottom, and just repeat this algorithm. L prime, U prime, L, U. Repeat it until this part is solved. What I mean by that is, we bring it up and you align it, it's flush. It's flush. Then when you bring it back down, you finish off with the algorithm, and then you just turn the bottom like that. And then you do the second. There we go. And then just the last one. There. Yeah, there we go. And that is the tutorial. Almost finished. No, a double spin. I have made that mistake before, where I done a double spin because I was thinking, oh no, this definitely will work if you just do double spin to insert how you do it on the Rubik's Cube. It does not work. You have to do that algorithm like I showed you. And that's how you solve the mirror cube. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. You guys have learned something, that you guys were able to solve the mirror cube. And before we go, I just want to say, this looks like the Windows on a laptop. Like, you know, like the Windows 11. Looks like, for me, it looks like that, like the Windows. If you just get the right angle. Because, you know, it's blue behind it. Yeah, this is Hartmann's mat. It's not a proper speed cubing mat. I just use it because it's like the texture. It's not that bendy, but I like it. So yeah, that's your tutorial on how to solve the mirror cube. Oh, I can almost do a. Oh, do you see that was a full 3 spins there. 1, 2. Oh, that was a. Oh, they did a full 360. You saw that? Almost. Well, this actually, I added lubricant to this, but not just any lubricant. I use this. It's I don't know how you pronounce his name. It's Sato, and it's all-purpose oil, high quality, since 1980. It's good for like your tape rollers, bicycles, sewing machines, cars, and fans. Yeah, I use that in all my cubes. That's how this is a next cube, if you did not notice. Next cube. This is not a really good speed cube. It is once you add the lubricant. After added the lubricant, it could not corner cut like this, but after I added the lubricant, it is corner cut so easy now. And it's not a magnetic cube. If you want to check that out, there's no magnets inside here. This is just the pure oil of that. So if you guys like me don't buy lubricant or have never bought any lubricant, then and if you can get that, like maybe if your mother has a sewing machine, she would maybe have that. Like my mother, she has a sewing machine, so I just use this oil. She got this for her sewing machine. She said, "Why don't you just use this?" So I was like, "Okay, let me use it," and it works wonderfully. Yeah, I tried adding it in my 5x5, and it does not work. It actually made it worse, if I could say. So it's maybe this is not meant for bigger cubes, but definitely for the 3x3. But I will not put in the Rubik's brand. That's special to me. That's Rubik's. Okay. So that's it for this video. So if you guys want any more, you can guys go back and watch the video again if you did not help, or what I used to figure out how to solve the mirror cube. I used Z3 Cubing's video. At first I didn't really get it because I just wanted to make it at the bottom then, because I got like the first 2 layers down. I just couldn't figure out the top. But then I realized, wait, no, it's the beginner's method. I just didn't think it. My brain just didn't remember that as the beginner's method, or didn't notice, I guess. So anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you were able to solve your mirror cube. So I'll see you guys all in the next one. Gen V Cubing out.